Okay, okay, before this. Right, so she's way out in front of us. So if we're expecting her to do her ultimate, you know, we do have to be up there with her. But from every other metric, we're thinking, why we don't want to be up here. That would make us even more vulnerable to the Doctor Strange ultimate, right? So it's kind of a tricky situation, and ideally we would just want her to be behind us when she does it the first time. She might be thinking she wants to push up on the team immediately, though, but that's where we would just have to plan it out as a team. If we're on comms or whatever, we can easily just do that together, but this is out, Ab. It's fine. So they ended up getting 2 kills. We'll see how it's going with this guy. Nice. He ended up dodging that, going and goes with the healing ultimate, and immediately gets a nice angle on the 2 healers. Boom, 1 healer gone. And perfect, 2 healer gone. So now, even though we lost 2 people, we can still win this one. Unfortunately, that happened. We could have potentially seen that, right? We're especially when it's our buddy, right? We get used to the sight of a Hulk, an enemy that's taken by Hulk, whatever the fuck it's called, exiled. So I think the only option we had was this one. Who even is that? Oh, that's their Bucky, because, you know, he's got the bubble. So we can go back and watch that and see if it was reactable. But a really good start already. We want to keep it going. So yeah, we just can't even see. We can only just barely see him, so we just went for it right away. So it's very reasonable. But potentially we could have waited as well. Like, it's just so specific, because we would have to specifically know on this map, if I jump up right now, I won't be able to see shit. And I don't even know what's happening yet. And it's kind of reasonable to immediately pop the next part of the Bucky ultimate, because I want to hit the next player. But we can see how many things can disrupt us from that. Magneto ult can't do it. I think he can technically block it with his shield if he puts the shield just at the right angle. But also he was exiled, right? So these are 2 things already that we can't use it. So we have like 6 seconds or whatever, so we can't consider definitely. I just killed the 2 healers. Let me just walk back here and get a good reference, because they're already on a disadvantage, right? So that would be one way to sort of try to optimize our ultimate usage, and then it's just a very specific thing where on this specific map it's useful because this thing is in our way. That's like something, you know what I mean? Pretty cool. But the main part of it is already done, of course. I'm just reviewing that shit. Nice, so yeah. He's basically wasting his ultimate, but we need to kill him fast. Looks like we lost sight of him, but now we got him. Perfect, that's a big deal. Try to be quick, try to get on him. That's really nice. This guy's low health, get rid of him. We have time to go after him, but he is being protected by a healer right now. And we got both the healers right there. Whoever was out here should be dead. Where did he go? Wait, what? Oh, okay, so he died pretty early on. Perfect. Now we're challenging him here. Challenging him here. Nice, she's got the cart, so we can just go ahead and keep challenging this. And, yeah, we saw, like, a lot of their ultimates, right? I don't remember seeing this guy's ultimate. Yeah, we saw this one. We saw this one, which was really nice because he just, like, wasted it, right? Our team is too strong, and we saw him use it, so that's a really good sign. Then we basically have both of their healing ultimates expected to come out next, as well as this guy's ultimate. Then no more. And then we have your ultimate coming up soon, and then we have 2 tank ultimates, 1 Hawkeye ultimate. Nice. Whatever, I don't know. I guess we'll review this, see if we could. Why did we lose our guy? Mr. Trash God. Oh, he got Bucky pulled. He got Bucky pulled, and then we immediately dipped. So this actually is on us, right? There's no reason for us to do that. He got Bucky pulled, so our reaction is, I don't want to overextend, but I need to be there. Try to do the absolute most that I can do for him while also still staying safe. Things are going well. Things are going well. He got pulled. And we just kind of immediately dip, and he's like completely outside of our situation. We back up more, even though there's nothing. We're not being attacked by anything, right? And instead, we don't want to overextend, but we can be a little bit closer to try to get him there. So just kind of go over it again. We're trying to attack enemies and stuff. We reload and regroup. So that's kind of probably where our head was at. But yeah, we should have been, you know, all my tanks in front safe and shit like that. And it seems like maybe we kind of just realized it right there. I'm not going to talk for you. I'm just, you know, my brain is just trying to figure it out. So yeah, now we're being, pushed on the ropes here. The last second heals. He ended up dying. It was a close one. It was a close one. And we don't have our ultimate yet. So now we have 2 DPS gone. And we just we're getting our mag back as well. And then, yeah, he was left over there as well. So that's fine. We can just start over now. We have our healing ultimate. We have our Magneto ultimate, which should be good for try to counter one of these ultimates. Get. And then when we're doing our ultimate, we can expect there's a good chance Hawkeye will want to do his ultimate during that time. Or whatever, you know. But we're aware of this guy because we might have to, like, protect him, facilitate him. It's like a very strong ultimate that can also go badly. But yep, and yeah, we can... That's fine to let her get some heals there. Basically, because we already have our ultimate, right? Nice, nice. Trying to save him. Go ahead and hit our ultimate early. Trying to push up. We can hear their Mantis ultimate went off. And then our guy switched to Wolverine as well. Up, now it's already gone. Good job. Backing up. I think there's one thing we could have done, which is like when we very first started our ultimate, we could have been more keen to try to hit headshots on any enemy that seems the most vulnerable. Because there's potential we can kill them, but then once they hit their Mantis ultimate, it's kind of over. Alright, so now we got to support them. Nice, nice. Yep, now we can react to this ultimate. Nice. Looks good. So they use theirs, and then they use theirs, and then we followed up with ours. Okay. So now we're pretty vulnerable, right? We don't want to die for this. We want to be behind our tanks and shit like that. So I think that felt very odd to me. Let's go back and review it. Alright, so this ultimate is about to leave. The healing ultimate's about to be gone. We can see them all. We want to get the squishies before they go in. We go ahead and... Like, we're just getting really, really close. But we have a ranged attack. That's why I was kind of expecting to be, like, right here. And then I can save myself if they start... Because they can just... I mean, there's multiple enemies here, right? They can be like, oh, well, Mantis is here, and she's half health. Everybody focuses, right? That's why I don't feel comfortable at all doing this. And maybe I'm inspired by... I want to throw my shift, maybe? I want to get close enough to hit my shift, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm not sure what the range is on the shift, you know, if we look up in the air and we pop it. But I don't think it's worth getting super close to a 4-pack of enemies. Because we don't want to die right now. We still have to take the cart all the way up here. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, we got that. Yeah, but, I mean, all it takes is one headshot. He only got a body shot there. Almost killed us right there. And we just barely got back. And like these, you know, Wolverine's gonna do so much. The other guy's gonna do so much. And we have a ranged attack. So I think I covered that. Nice. Try to make the cart go faster. Support everybody. See Strange popping in. Go ahead and use the cover and attack. Looks good. So that's his ultimate. Nice reaction. Can you still... Oh, okay, nice. Got bubbled. Can you still pop the heals on people during that time? And they got away nicely. Nice double heal on him. Now we get out of that. Perfect. Heal him up. Now we had to move up because we couldn't stay here. So we ended up being a little evasive. We dodged some shots. Yeah, so we kind of, I mean, it was kind of like tough anyway, but we are moving in a very predictable path. You know what I mean? Like, we're not like mixing it up and moving weirdly. It's not like that will save us all the time, but that is something we generally want to do. Because like if I'm this guy and I'm watching an enemy just take a perfectly consistent arc or directly back path, it makes it so easy for me, right? But yeah, we were... Well, we can see, you know, why did that kind of happen as well? Why did that even happen? Right here. Funny enough, I think, you know, we took cover, but here I think we can actually be more aggressive. We don't want to die to this guy because he can hit us and then use his E, which can kill us. But I was thinking be more aggressive here because most of their team is dead. So we want to sort of force them off the point and try to finish this up fast and have just, you know, we just try to annihilate people as they come in, rather than playing it like as if it's a real, it's not a full team fight. We have our entire team, and they don't. So I think we could have been more aggressive there. And then I think another thing we could have done is like, since we have a good attack for this, and everybody else is kind of busy trying to beat up these guys, because we're gonna have to get through Magneto as well. We could destroy these two things and get all of that damage off the table. I think that would have made sense. But then Invisible is coming in, Invisible, I guess I'll call her that, is coming in here with heals. So that makes it considerably harder now. Then we would have to react to that. Then we got this one. There wasn't much we could really do about it. She ended up saving herself. I mean, she could have died to it too, I guess. But yeah, potentially he could have just bubbled us if we thought of that, if we knew that was the plan, rather than trying to hide. Then we could have played active during that time. Just some things. So overall, that was kind of what did us in, huh? Was the Magneto ultimate. Okay. And this one as well. So he got stunned, and then he got killed by a... Damn! Alright. So yeah, they used those two ultimates, and they won the fight. Pretty cool. And it looks like you also got pulled by the Invisible Woman at the end there. Or something.